My name is Scott, and this is the Money Moves Workshop. So the first of three topics we're going to talk about here is making your first investment, a IRA, an individual retirement account. First topic, 12 steps to making your first investment. Sometimes money's like a door that's closed, and we don't know what's on the other side of that. We're scared to open that door because things might flood in on us, right? The idea is here, I'm going to just show you how to sign up for an investment account so you know how it goes. That way, if you haven't done it before, you can. First of all, some retirement savings options. You've got individual based. So you've got your Roth IRA or your IRA, the individual retirement account, right? We can do these individually, right? Anybody in the US with a social security number and earned income, you have a job, you have a way of earning money. This is how you can save for your retirement, regardless of whether your company offers it. So Roth is you paid your taxes and then you put your money in. And then traditional, the IRA alone, is you invest your money and then you pay taxes when you take that money out in retirement. That's it. Pay taxes now or pay taxes later. Rule of thumb is if you're not sure what you want to do both. So that 30 years from now when you retire and you don't know what taxes are going to be like, you have options. You have both. There's the employer-based way of investing for retirement, and there's a Roth 401k and a 401k. So today we're just going to talk about the Roth IRA. So just to choose one path and not every single one. So, but when you start an investment account, this is very much like how you would sign up for other types of investment accounts. So it solves a lot of issues just by looking through this one path. Okay, so choose a brokerage firm. That's the first thing you're going to do. You have to have an account at a brokerage firm. These three here, Schwab.com, Vanguard.com, Fidelity.com, all three of these are discount brokerage firms. So what does that mean? That is talking about how they just want to have a low cost, easy entry, accessible way to invest. So it's very, very friendly. You can just choose one and start an account there. So there's the other brokerage firms that are more specialized, or they're going to have more hands-on, or they're going to have an advisor that's going to do things for you. But this is a big part of this is do it yourself, right? Via a website and an account, a login. You could go there today if you wanted to start one. The next thing you're going to do is create your account. So you're going to, in this case, you would choose a Roth IRA if you wanted to start a retirement account. But you could start a taxable brokerage account. You could start other types if that's what's right for you. In this case, we're just going to go down this one path, but the others are similar. Step 3 out of 12, enter your information. So this is all you need to know: your name, your phone number, email, and social security number, right? So that's the sort of information you need to put in there so they can figure out this is you. Step 4, it's easy so far, right? So here's the deal. If you want, you can add beneficiaries. So if you grow a significant amount of money in here and you're thinking, well, I want this to go to my kids if something happens to me, this is where you would choose that. In the example here, you can see the primary could be a spouse gets 100% of this money if something happens to you. If that person's not available, then the secondary choice is, you can see here, it's split between child 1 and child 2, 50%. You do need to have their social security numbers. They do need to be identified in that way, who these people are. So it's going to be names and social security numbers. All right, employment status. So you want to list your employer. If you are working, you actually don't have to be currently working to open an account. Down below, you can see the things that they typically ask. So that's another thing you could have ready, is your employer's address. Fiduciary questions. So you're going to look at these sample questions below. They just want to make sure that you are a individual investor, not tied in to the financial world in these ways. All right, number 7, the site will ask you if you want to do leveraged trading. And that's borrowing money to engage in higher risk trading. These are for folks that want to take a risk or want to try this out after they get comfortable. I choose to spend my time doing other things and not dip into this. Step 8 out of 12. terms and conditions. So like just about any other agreement, you just need to agree to these and check the box and you move on. But these are just the things the site is going to need you to agree to have an account with them. And then you wait. Your application is reviewed. So that's the information that in general that you need to communicate to them, enter into a form on a website. They will check and just make sure nothing looks awry. And if you're a normal human being with a normal job, wanting to open a normal account, then it should open up for you. Okay, step 10. Now, this is where you can transfer money into your account. So after you're approved, you can link your bank account. You can move $100, move $500 from my checking to this brokerage account. Then you can choose what you want to do with it. You can link them. You can wire money over one time. But if you link it, then it creates this relationship between your bank and the brokerage firm, so you can go back and forth later. Then you got to choose your investment once the money's over. A really easy starting point, the one that the number one investor of the world, Warren Buffett, actually suggests, is an S&P 500 index fund, the top 500 companies of the United States that offer stock. All these big companies that we're familiar with are part of these 500 companies. And that's a very good place to start, because if you trust in the economy of the United States, where many of us work at, we're doing as good as we can to help earn ourselves money and that company. So if you trust in that, good place to invest. You can always change later. What are two S&P 500 index funds? Well, you've got a Vanguard one here, VOO. That's its stock ticker symbol. So if you're looking to purchase this, remember you moved your money over from your bank. Now you got to purchase something that grows. VOO is a S&P 500 index fund from Vanguard. And then you've got one from Charles Schwab here, SWPPX. A target date mutual fund is another good place to start. And that is actually a fund that changes over time. As you get older, it gets more conservative and has more bonds. If you choose to, you can automate contributions. So up to you. A lot of us might have automatic contributions to a 401k. And so something like this on the side, maybe we do or don't want to automate it. Or money's coming out automatically out of every paycheck. That's your call. You could just do it as you want also. So that's the last step, the 12th step to consider here. After that, just monitor your account and watch the money grow. The 12 steps to starting an account, just wanted to demystify that for you. If you guys wanted to start your own, maybe you want to start one for your child, one for my business, retirement, separate one in addition to the work one. So this is generally how you sign up, and it doesn't take long. We just got through this in the last minutes or so. So that's it. That's how you can really set something up to start growing for your future.